How to get more sales in your trade and construction business. If you want more sales for your trade and construction business, well, this isn't just another content plan or a list of vanity tips. This is a straight talking, practical video that's going to give you the playbook of what to do, in what order, and what words to use when you speak to a customer. So read it, watch it, use it, repeat it. There's no waffle here, just straight facts. So start by deciding exactly what it is that you actually sell. Most people say we do plumbing, or we do electrical, or we do building. But that isn't clear for customers, and they don't understand the difference in most cases of what it is that you're actually explaining. You need a single product promise that a customer can repeat, basically in one sentence. So you've got to frame your offer as an outcome. A completed, signed off extension that's ready to live in, a compliant electrical rewire that passes inspection first time, a gas safe, energy efficient boiler that's going to heat your home. Now you've got to call it something specific and use that name in every quote. Every landing page and conversation, you've got to align the terminology. Because most people don't make sales because they don't understand their product. And if you don't understand your product, then your customer won't understand your product. Don't be a generalist, be a specialist. And once the product is clear, price it like a business. Stop doing hourly rates and work backwards from the money that you need to make to cover your business costs and produce a profit. Build 3 clean price bands: bronze, silver, gold, with one sensible option that's recommended as the go-to. This solves most customers' decision-making problems and makes your marketing material collateral look on point. It looks professional, it productizes the service, and you will always make a margin with big deposits, proper stage payments, and the right type of work by leveraging what I'm saying here. It's all about cash flow, and getting the right customers will bring you better cash flow. There's no point selling into a council estate and then getting annoyed that they say that you're too expensive. You've got to sell into the right postcodes in the right areas. But first, we've got to get our marketing right. Then when we do and we're targeting the right town, we need to handle the inquiries in the right way. We need to have a qualifying script. Are you the homeowner? What's your budget range? When do you need to get the job done by? How many quotes have you had? What are you looking for from the company that completes your installation, etc.? When would you like to get the job done? All of these conversations, all of these questions help to qualify the prospect. And that will save so much time. You won't go to people that are never buyers, and you'll go to much more qualified buyers, and your salespeople or you will close more deals. When you get on site, okay, ask the customer before you start. So while I'm here, before I go and look at the technical, what is it you actually want? What are you looking for? And they will tell you. So you've got to make sure that your pitch is then all about what solution you are providing, not about all of the other fluff that the customer doesn't care about. Doing a great technical survey, creating theatre in the home is what will allow you to stand out. Go in with an iPad, don't take pictures on your phone. Have branded shirts, don't wear hoodies and your dirty work clothes. Put shoe covers on, test the electrics, the water, the gas, okay? You got to show the customer that you're being thorough, and this is what's going to stand you apart from the competition. Build a quoting tool that allows you to price in the home and sell on finance, don't just sell on cash. Give the customer the ability to spread the cost over 10 years. Everyone should be doing this. Now, if you want to get more of these leads, you've got to invest into marketing. You've got to learn how to build a marketing system. Leads equal sales, sales equal cash flow and profit. And on average, you've got to be looking to pay about £50 a lead. Yeah, and we call that the CPL, cost per lead. And on average, when you learn the Trade Mastermind sales system, you will sell 1 out of the 3 leads that you go and see. That now means you've created something called a cost per acquisition or cost per sale, and that is going to be £150 to acquire a customer. So it's 50 quid a lead, you have to buy 3 leads to make 1 sale. Now your customer acquisition cost is 150 quid. That means for every 150 you put in, you're guaranteed to get out whatever you sell your product for. So if you put 150 quid into marketing and you sell a 15 grand solar job, that's an insane return on investment. That's 1% of revenue invested into customer acquisition. It's a game changer. Now, getting the right process in place is absolutely fundamental. Stepping back from doing reactive, selling like tradesman quotes is fundamental. You've got to enjoy sales. You've got to learn how to objection handle. And most people melt down when the customer says, I need to think about it. But all you've got to say is, what is it that you actually need to think about? And they will tell you, I'm just not ready to make a decision. I need to do more research. My partner's not home. I've got more quotes coming round. And then every single one of those objections, you can build an automatic response to. And every time you do that, you're taking a customer from a not yet to a yes. And so you've got to be persistent. And on average, I want you to objection handle 3 times as a minimum before you even, close the deal or you back off. So that's how you're going to blow up sales in 2026. And then some top business tips are, first and foremost, to set sales targets. You've got to have a target. You need to have something to aim for. Now, let me ask you this question. Are you setting sales targets right now? Let me know in the comments. I doubt it. And that's one big thing that you can do easily, is set a daily sales target, because you can't hit what you can't see. So without that, your business is never going to grow. Learn how to sell, invest in sales training. It will change the game for you. Every business owner must know how to sell. Once you've then built this sales system, you can turn on as much marketing over here as you want, and it will convert all the way through. But if you turn on marketing and you've got no sales process, it's just going to fall through the floor, and you're never going to get the results that you want. You're never going to see a return on investment, and you're going to say that marketing doesn't work. And let me tell you this, marketing is the best investment you will ever make. Marketing multiplies money, and you should aim to spend about 10% of your revenue on marketing. 10%. And I've trained thousands of trades businesses, and most of them don't spend anything on marketing. And then they're wondering why they don't have consistent work, they don't have consistent sales, they don't have consistent cash flow. Well, these things are easily fixed. They can be solved almost immediately by watching this video, implementing what I have taught you, and taking massive levels of action on your business and your future. You should be spending energy on this. You shouldn't be on the tools. You've got to get off the tools, and you've got to focus on sales and marketing. Creating offers, not bouncing between sites, picking up materials and getting stressed out with operations, because they don't pay the bills. They are just the cost of delivery. So you've got to look to drive sales, and eventually, when you get this right, you're going to be able to build sales teams. And once you've got sales teams and sales people, your business will grow. And you might be thinking, but Joe, how on earth is it that you put a sales team into a trade or construction business? Well, you productize the service and you teach one way to sell. And when you do, you get insane growth. At Impregas, I built a national boiler installation company in 3 years, doing 6,000 boilers a year by building sales teams out across the UK. Every guy would get a 60-mile radius, he'd get 100 leads a month, and he was expected to bring 20 boilers back for that and £50,000 in revenue. It really was a game changer of an opportunity, and this is going to be a game changer of an opportunity for you too, if you focus on learning how to sell, getting good at sales, building sales teams, becoming a sales leader, understanding sales strategy, and becoming a marketing expert. Now, if you want help with growing your business, getting more leads and making more sales, visit trademastermind.co.uk. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the next video.